Hey, oh my goodness. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Woo, yay. And it is beautiful out here in Minnesota. It is, if you can see, extremely white and extremely cold. But hey, so ladies, well, this could go for guys too. But my heart is for you today. This came up this morning in a few phone conversations, and oh my gosh, the number one block to success in every area of our lives is, what do you think it might be? Is it your circumstances? Is it because you don't have enough money to do what you want to do? Is it because there are mean people in your life that are keeping you from doing what you want to do? Is it because you don't have the right job? The right job is keeping you from doing what you want to do. You don't have enough time. There's not enough time to do what you want to do. Is it fear? Is it fear that is keeping you from doing what you want to do and from blocking success in every area of your life? Is it your mean spouse that is blocking the good things to coming into your life? Oh, I know what it is. It's you have too many kids. Too many kids are keeping you from doing what you want to do in your life, and success, keeping success, and it eludes you. Oh, come on now. Do we know the answer? I think we know the answer. You're going to be surprised to know the answer if you don't. And guess what the block is to success in every area of your life? The number one block is, ding, 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 you. It's you. It's you. And that is such, if you're hearing this for the first time today, it's super exciting, and it's great news to know that. Because if it's you that is the biggest block and the number one block to success in every area of your life, or that I'm the block to success in every area of my life, guess what? I get to change it. I get to change the outcome of every area of my life. If I am the block and I am the number one block, that means I am the number one person that can make everything happen in my life. I get to choose. No one has taken your choice away from you. No one can take those things away from you that are deep in your heart. They can't take the passion away. They can't take your gifts away. They can't take your divine destiny away. And that is extremely good news. And if you think that I'm fooling, I'm not. Any inspirational person that you listen to, anybody who's successful, CEOs, entrepreneurs, famous people, everybody, everywhere you look, people have been, they have roadblocks that are in their way. They have major trauma that happens to them. They lose important people in their lives. Abuse happens to them. And you know what? They rise above all of it. They choose, and they become their biggest asset and their biggest supporter to achieve their dreams. And the only way you're ever going to remove the block, the number one block of success, which is yourself, is if you stop making excuses. And I know that might be a harsh word, but we all have to come to it. I can't blame someone else for me dating the wrong guy when my gut says don't date that guy. I can't blame anyone else for that. I can't blame someone else for any poor decision if I decide to smoke my whole life and I end up with lung cancer. I can't blame that on God. I can't blame that on anybody else. If I decide to eat my favorite chocolate every single night, which I kind of do, but if I eat a lot of it and I eat a lot of other junk, I mean, I stay pretty healthy with what I eat. When I don't, if I eat a lot of carbs, if I eat a lot of, stuff that I know that will hurt me or that will help me gain weight, then I will be sorry, I'll gain weight. whatever we end up with today are choices that we made yesterday. So it's actually very good news. If you're hearing this and you've been struggling and you've been frustrated, it's actually incredible news. And I want to show you in a practical way. Now you can see I've got a ton of snow. This is my little deck and I'm freezing. I'm going to shut my door here in a minute. But I wanted to show you. So like I'm going to step out in this with my Victoria's Secret poofy slippers on. And oh my gosh, I have a foot of snow on my deck. And you can see it. My feet are buried. Okay, so my feet are already starting to freeze. Now, whose fault is it that I have my Victoria's Secret slippers on and not my boots? Is it anybody else's fault but my own? No. I am the number one block in this situation, and I don't have a winter coat on. I am not ready. It's not my circumstances. It's not the fact that it's cold out that's making me cold. It's that I have not given myself the tools. I have not given myself the right garments to wear to make myself warm. And actually, I can choose to go back inside, which is what I'm going to do because my feet are getting numb. And that's just a silly, stupid, but practical example. And I'm shaking off the snow because it's actually hurting my feet right now. Holy moly. I pray for all the homeless right now that you would warm them up. They would have a place to go. But remember that this is actually very good news. And that if you are struggling with where you're at in your life and it can be very frustrating. Believe me, I have been in so many different circumstances. I've been overweight. Years and years ago, I was 230 pounds. There's no one to blame for that but me. And so luckily, I was the one that got to change that. And I am the one that for the last however many years has been working your tail off to try and keep it off and try and stay healthy and somewhat pretty. But I have to choose that. I have to choose who I'm going to date. I have to learn from the mistakes that I've made. If I want amazing in my life, if I want success in every area of my life, I have to step out and do those things that make me afraid. And that and barrel through. I have to face tomorrow. I have to make tough decisions. I have to not get a ton of credit cards and be in debt if I don't want to be in debt. I have to I remember I had to sell more recently, I had to sell something that was important to me, but not super important to me, so that I could invest in my future. I took that money and I invested it in my future. I don't regret the decision at all. And I also don't regret time that I choose to spend that makes my life better and the ones that I love better. And so if you are looking for a Happy Friday answer, this is your Happy Friday answer, and that you get to choose. Go with your gut. Your gut is right. Whatever you decide for your life, what your gut is telling you, you know what your passions are, is to stop letting you block your success. And that's really great news. It's really great news. So anyway, that was my thought for today. Super excited. I should tell you too, what really helped me solidify this thought today was I talked to a girl who was in a very dangerous situation, and she had to make some very difficult decisions, and has actually transported her entire life to another state so that she could be safe for her and her family. And that's a very tough decision, and she's got tough decisions to continue to make. She's just telling me this morning, I want to talk to him and I can't. I can't contact him at all, but I miss him. She's got so many tough decisions to make. But I promise you, when you start getting out of your own way and doing the choices that are right and that are best for you and ones that you love, the right connections will come. God and the universe, but God. I'm a huge faith chick. He does provide the right people to come alongside you and to help you and to provide the gifts that you don't have and to provide the support that you don't have at this point, to get you to the next step and to the next step and to the next step. When you get out of your own way, amazing things can happen in your life. I promise you that. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. There are much smarter people than me that agree with that whole concept. So anyway, happy Friday, you guys. Have a great weekend and stay warm if you're in Minnesota. And yeah, you probably should wear boots, maybe not Victoria's Secret slippers. Have a great weekend, you guys.